Welcome to another Field of Glory 2 medieval battle. In this one of a paired match, I have Anglo-Normans against Scots. Just a friendly skirmish, and oh my. Okay. Okay, so given this ridiculous terrain, I'm not getting knights because this is not open, and there's rough ground, and on top of that, we're fighting the Scots who get deep spear units. I don't think knights are going to be the way to go. So I've gone all in on missile troops and dismounted knights and sergeants and a few other infantry units, including the medium-foot Welsh spearmen. And that's pretty much what we're going to do. We'll advance to our line and then see if we can force contact under favorable circumstances for ourselves with our superior firepower. Right, let's see that force comp. Alright, no big surprises. And what to do here? I suppose we'll be advancing. Shift these archers, crossbowmen to start engaging if he occupies that. That will also be prime terrain for the Welsh to get involved. Alright. Next turn. Yep, taking that hill, of course. Okay, we will continue our advance. Good. I think this is actually a fine area for knights to operate. We'll have our dismounted knights move around to this flank, because they might need to move over here. But we have Islesmen, Highlanders. Okay, we're going to shift the bowmen over to where he has his missile troops. And maybe you'll switch flanks slowly. Next turn. Shift over to be commence skirmishing now? Do we wait? I think we can wait, and we can also see if our infantry draws fire, which would be not the most wonderful thing in the world, but I can put up with it. Okay. Keep forming up along the hill. Some good open country there. Alright, that'll do. Next turn. There we go. Now we can engage. Now, it's not going to be very pleasant getting shot at, but at least we can get the first hit in. Oh, come on, really? Okay, enough of that. Thank you very much. Let's not get in a staring contest here. Oh, fine. We can risk a little staring contest. Okay. Next turn. Let's see what reaction we get to this. It's unfortunate, but they're armored, so they can take it. Long range archery. You can do that if you want, so I don't care. Now we have opportunities to charge. Not sure if I care to take them yet, though. Well, first off, why don't we attempt to frag? No, you can do better than that. No, I guess not. Nope, they're just out of our field of fire unless we get right up next to them. Perfect. Good. That's fine. You can turn around and get back over here. Give him a little shove. Good. We could do that, but it would actually be horrible. If we go here, there's a height difference. Yeah, let's push out of range here. You get forward, and just keep pushing forward. I don't want to take on the Galwegians until I can hit them from two sides and maybe cause them to run with bad cohesion checks anyway. This is tempting, but let's hold that thought. Yeah. Get out of range. There. Hopefully the Welsh spearmen don't get disrupted. Seems like a waste of crossbow bolts. Maybe I should save them. Maybe you try to push my crossbowmen here? That would be extra irritating. Yeah, we're doing it. Now, do we bother with the charge? Sure. Well, that's a trade-off. Push down and support, kind of, and then get ready to cover that flank. Yep. Well, maybe here, then you can move there. Yeah. Okay. Next turn. Alright, he's trying to get ready to make a stand on this hill after this patch of ground gets overrun, so we'll have to stretch out. That's fine. It's long-range fire with half bow, so I'm not overly concerned with it. Right, start some harassment. Charge. Good. And charge. Good. Held firm, but how long can they do so? After all, they're only lightly protected. The slope is a bit concerning. Here's what we'll do. No matter who he charges, we can flank. Alright, you can follow these archers. Okay, and you can turn around. Do it bother? Probably not. And turn around. See what this does. Nothing. We climb down to assist. Not sure if that's necessary, really. This gap is a bit dangerous. We need to get these raw spears in to fill it. Okay. That should do... Oh wait, you didn't move at all, did you? Interesting. Okay, stay on the difficult slope for now. They are going to be at a 12 POA disadvantage, which isn't much, but also they're medium foot, so fighting the open, if they do lose, they're more likely to just collapse in the face of these Scottish spearmen. So we'll wait to advance them until this massive unmaneuverable foot is in place, maybe here-ish. Next turn, our offensive continues. He's going to try to work his way around. I don't really have a great way to prevent that. Okay. Interesting. Highlanders out in the open. Too bad. Well, let's continue. Do I bother shooting more? Probably refocus on the spearmen. Guess I'll have to clear the way here as well. Good. And let's get into position to shoot, but not shoot yet because I want that stationary bonus. And I believe I have the time. Oh, hello. Well, they're disordered, so it's not the best. But I think I can put up with it. So let's ignore them for the moment. But next turn I can send some lights to go check it out. Welsh could be useful over there. Good. Alright, in the meantime... What does this do for us? Held firm again. Well, let's hit these knights downhill. That'll have to do for now. We could do next turn is charge, charge, flank, or something. Be a bit messy hitting the impact foot, but not a huge deal. Okay. Zaz, which is the spearmen, would warn them that they're going to stand a little longer. Oh. Rally to disrupted. Surprising, yeah. Islesman. Yeah, it's working his way around the flank. Not much I can do about that yet. Ooh. Yeah, okay, that could really be a problem. He's gonna have to... We could just sit here, I suppose, and threaten a flank. Win 36? What if we just drop them to fragged? Thank you. Okay. Keep pursuing this unit, I think. And then push out. Do we dare them to come into the open? We could just sit here while our archers move up. Oh, right, we were sending the Welsh over. Then let's turn and turn. And next turn we can start shooting. In the meantime, not very effective. Okay, come on now. No. Okay. Well, that's kind of too bad. Not much I can do here. They're gonna slowly wrap around, I'm afraid. Could charge. Then he'll move into a flanking position. I don't really want that. So I have to hope for this unit to actually break soon, else things are going to get dangerous. I could move up to put pressure on, but I should probably wait for the whole line to be able to move. Those Galwegians are going to delay me. Next turn, heard a rally somewhere. In the woods, maybe? Oh no, those spearmen that were fragged rallied all the way up. Interesting. Fall back, yeah. That would be the thing to do. Alright, time to take a risk. Too bad they both held firm. Break them. Engage. Here, what do we got? Highlanders. It's fine. We can try to push around the sides and start engaging these units. But in the meantime, we can start pushing forward a bit. Okay, so do we follow up with a charge here? If we do, then next turn we can get a flank, so I think, yes, we do. So we need to just hold out a little bit longer here then. Speaking of holding out a little bit longer, this whole situation has become really dangerous. We might have to sacrifice this unit of raw spears. Yeah, I think we have to protect this rear tile so that he can't just charge behind and then charge him with the spears after. So we'll have to sacrifice the raw spearmen. That's okay, it's kind of what they're there for. Next turn. Yep. Wow. Well, at least they bounced a charge, but still terrible luck overall. Frag unit holding out forever. Uh-oh. Two Highlanders, huh? And Galwegians. Oh, spicy. Well, how can I respond to that? For one thing, put pressure on the Galwegians. Then what? To 20 as opposed to 6 to 22. I have to settle for 6 to 20 so that we keep the path clear for the Welsh. Held firm. Damn. Well, up we go then. Yes. Or not. Okay. Let's see here. Let's just charge these archers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We're all playing games here. Okay, I could move here. That's terrible because it's a 100 height hill. So we really need to avoid this hill. So where can we go to stay out of contact? This is really frustrating. What if I move here? Then arc around. He can still charge me downhill, but it's not a massive height. Okay, in the meantime, pile on. Good. Then get behind. Jump out. And you're gonna have to, you can't do anything really. You're gonna have to hope for best. Huh. You can't fall back either. What a mess. All we can hope for is to bounce one more charge and then get them downhill. That would temporarily neutralize that threat. Yeah, we can't fight them on that hill. Okay, well, turn around then. Get ready to tank that charge. You could withdraw. Regrets. Life regrets. Oh, that's nice though. Next turn. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Damn. And it was so promising when it started. Actually, fight this first in case they fall back. Which they do not. Well, in we go. General up then. If we go here, it's pretty ugly. We'll just have to tank some impact. They're gonna auto brake, and we still can't do anything here. Ugh, I've really maneuvered myself into a hideous position. Next turn. Oh, that is. Oh. It's not my day. I mean, I'm complaining while up 20%, but I'm about to be very not up 20%. Well, we held firm at least. Not that that really solves our problem. Well, first of all, we can do this. Hopefully we don't lose here. Wow, that was positively heroic. Oh, we don't have a way to set up a flank though. Damn. Alright, you're just gonna have to hold on then. Pester the Galwegians. Move here, so if we get pushed back, then we can flank. Damn. There's nothing I can do about this unit. Yeah, no matter what, we're gonna get hit with that 100 height downhill charge. It's a default charge path. I think it's straight and then diagonal, isn't it? Don't really have a way to check this turn, but I think it would be... Oh hell, let's move here. I think that way we might have a chance of getting pushed back in such a way that it would drop to a 25 difference. Not really sure, to be honest. Okay, now for the bad things. I think it's going to turn this thing around. We're now entirely surrounded here. So at this point there's no reason to delay any longer. Let's hope for a pushback to avoid a charge for one more turn. Next turn. Yep. There goes that flank entirely. Yep, alright, so we're going to suffer the 100 height penalty. Do we do it? Don't really want to, but I feel like I have to. Shit. Okay, same thing here. Too bad. Alright, last chance to bounce them off in the melee, but no. Okay, and here we'll want to just stay hovering. If we can hold out for a few turns, we might be able to get enough flanks in here, but I'm not feeling so sure about it. Next turn, the bad things continue. I think we'll lose this actually the next turn or two, given the flanks that are about to happen. Yeah, that's not going to be the best. They rallied up to steady. I believe they formed a square. Someone somewhere rallied. Oh. Dismounted knights, okay. Turn around. So you're in square, right. Let's set up a flank. And what we're going to do is something potentially very stupid. Held firm, that'll allow us to get our unmaneuverable unit into a flanking position there. I'll keep that covered. And if we move here, we can threaten a flank if they charge. This would be much more irritating if I had ammo. Still a disruption, that'll help briefly. If we stay here and then he charges and we break them, then I think we could be in a good position, because if he wins this, then pushes us back, then we could flank. So we'll accept the bad charge. But these units are all basically doomed as well, and that's more than enough to push me over the rout percent, I think. Next turn. The bad things continue, part 4, I think we're at. Who was that? Ah, our dismounted knights and sergeants. Now you better come back after that poor showing you just put up. Okay, no you don't. And unfortunately we're in no position to hit either of these weakened units, so we just have to keep up with this. If you don't break right away, I was hoping to get a flank, but it looks like it's not going to happen. Okay, that's everything. Next turn. Oh. Don't auto break. Excellent. We get one last automatic cohesion drop in on that. Not that it's going to matter, but still. Oh, excellent. Maybe we have a chance then. However, you are going to get out of charge range. And you will get further onto this difficult sloped area. Do the only thing you can. Ah, damn, they held, so now we're screwed. Okay, so this unit is in square. This unit is not yet in square. Just keep up harassment here. Okay, get on that damn tail. We could do the bad thing here. It's very bad. But it would lock them into a melee that is very unfortunate, so we're going to do it anyway. Next turn we'll charge them for the flank. In the meantime, seeing as you are sitting there in a square not doing anything, we will take advantage and auto break them. Right. So the question is, do we leave anyone facing this way, or leave the hill entirely? Yes. And all the dismounted knights are going to push towards the Highlanders and Galwegians and try to fight them in the open. It's pretty much our only chance. You need to hold back a little longer, I think. Hopefully rally up soon. We're still in it. I mean, this is going to take out another 10% of our army, but we'll still be in it. Next turn. Yeah, that's about what I expected to happen there. Impact. Held it, but we're gonna auto break. luckily, they didn't pursuit charge into us. We still get that automatic drop off. Double drop? Oh, damn. Well, you get up into that difficult ground. I think that might be out of charge range of the knights. We'll see. I could do that. Then we'll get flanked. So the thing to do instead, to waste as much time as possible, is run away. If he only sends one unit after me, I can kill it. If he sends two, then it's a waste of time. Alright, next up, let's get that drop. Okay, fine. Oh, lucky us. Clear out so that you can get a shot off, even though it's not going to do anything, and we're still going to lose this unit. Well, that's something. We can't auto-break them, but they're getting pretty worn down. All these guys are. You need to sit here until you rally to steady, I'd say. They'll break. They'll break. We'll lose that unit. That's not quite enough. Next turn, I heard a rally. Oh. Oh, why? Why? Alright, we'll have to pitifully try to chase him down with infantry. Yeah, there's that flank. I'm surprised I held firm. Good. Up to disrupted so we can stand our ground. Well, do that. Held firm. Okay. I guess you're going to pitifully chase after. So slow, so slow. Alright. Loosen missiles. Held firm. Too bad. Pile in. Yep. How bad is that? It's actually okay because of the sheer number of casualties the Galwegians have taken. If we rally first, we could grind them down. If. So here, why don't we start working on hitting this fragged unit. Keep up some distraction, but that's not really that important. Okay, so you fall back over here. Now we have rough ground covering the edges. We auto broke, too bad. Yeah, zone in these knights. here, unfortunately, we've been blocked by our own fleeing men. So we'll probably just drop cohesion when we get charged, and that'll be pretty painful. I'm going to stay facing this way in case the charge does fail, then we can keep moving. Next turn. Oh, excellent. Even better. Might... Oh, good. Going the wrong way, I'll take it. Well, if they just fall back into the forest, we can't get at them with our heavy foot, but we can shoot at them with our lights. Who rallied? You rallied. Who else? Huh, not sure. Oh well, meantime. $54, you chase after. It's at 170, huh? Well, he's just going to withdraw, and we won't be able to do anything. So, instead, we will start turning around. While the lights continue their little reign of terror. They're chasing after. Do we make our stand here? They'll charge, then we can push them into the forest, maybe. Huh. Hard to say. Best thing might be to withdraw into the woods where everyone will be severely disordered. That's all we can do. Next turn. Hopefully this unit stays fragged. Good. Well, I suppose we... Should we? That's right, I forgot they're early nights. They're only moderately disordered. Let's just block their forward movement then. Yeah. And then in the meantime, having blocked that movement, we can start peppering them with crossbow bolts. We drop this unit to, what, 126, it'll auto break. So we just need to keep the pressure on. Same with this, what, 100 and, yeah, about the same. Now, whether we can do that in 3 turns, it's hard to say. Follow after. What can we do here? If we turn around, then he'll just surround us. So I think these units need to continue their flight. Or anybody attacking them will be disordered. At this point, we might be headed for a draw because I don't know if we can cause any breaks soon enough. Says rather unfortunate ending. It won't finish well for me. Maybe it might also end up being a draw. Good timing. They've all turned around. Let's put some hurt on these knights. So I could attempt disruption. Nope. Oh well, just smash into them. They'll fall back and that's fine. It's a pretty awkward place for them to fall back to anyway. Rally them up. Get a break in. Oh, that's the 60, I see. Let's see, I said 126, is that right? Let's see if I was right. There we go. Alright, in that case, we can just sit here for our last volley. Run away. Wow. Looks like that's the end. That started off so smooth and then it went so terribly wrong. Okay, so Zos responds, indeed, great game, twists and turns, pleasure, thanks. Yeah, let's let this end and then we can analyze it. So, there were two zones where things went rather badly for me. Here was a combination of overconfidence and bad luck. I felt very confident about the terrain, which was in my favor, but I didn't take into account the sheer number of units you could bring into play here to avoid a direct engagement and constantly threaten a flank until he finally did said flank. Bad luck was that frag unit of Scottish spears just holding off my knights and gradually rallying back up to steady. Now, over here, the bad thing was entirely of my own making. I was feeling, again, pretty confident after sweeping his archers off this. But, not that I don't take all my matches seriously, but there's degrees of seriousness, and I don't always count points in friendly matches, and I definitely didn't here. So, in the mirror match, I had a couple units in here, and I kind of figured he'd done the same. If I counted the points, I would have realized that there were 4 units in here, or around 4 units, not 2. So that came as a big surprise to me, an unpleasant surprise. I attempted to fall back out of a flanking situation, got disrupted, and things went downhill fast. Eventually, I recovered with reinforcements, but this giant mess could have been avoided by better scouting and just a little bit of caution. On the other hand, I did need these troops here to work on taking the hill, which is what ultimately won me the match, so maybe I'm being a little hard on myself. Had the match gone on, I think I would have won anyway, given that this unit was close to auto break as well. These Highlanders are pretty much suppressed. If they come out, they'll be out of cover and shot up. Can't really catch these archers if they move into melee contact. Most of what I have left is dismounted knights and sergeants. These knights are in a bad way, and having taken this hill, the combination of quality of troops and terrain means that we probably would have ended up in a staring contest. My men here, his men here, my knights hiding in the forest here, and a staring contest where one side has all the ranged troops generally, eventually goes that way. But a really exciting match, lots of ups and downs. I think with more than usual justification, thought I was going to lose this one. So a great game to Zaz. Until next time.